I had absolutely no idea what was about to happen. First things first, I'm going to take you guys back almost a decade. That's a really long time. We're gonna start in 2010. Chris and I went to the same middle school and started a cute relationship that lasted about 2 months, which was insanely long for an 11-year-old. Following this relationship came a little bit of 11-year-old heartbreak, and that's when we moved to our next date in 2014. Chris asked me to be his girlfriend for a second time, in which I happily accepted. Since 2014, Chris and I have done a lot of growing up together. We went through high school together. We went through a couple of years of college together. We moved to New York City for a year, and then finally making a move to come back to my hometown. If you ask just about anybody in our life, Chris and I have been a package deal since we started dating. Or now it's 2019, which puts us at nearly 6 years into our official relationship. And once you get to this point, and after living together for about 2 years, things grow very quickly. And at this point, an engagement wasn't as much of an if it will happen, and more so when is it going to happen. We were already sharing a bed, we're already sharing each other's money. It was just a matter of when we were gonna sign the papers. We had parents literally begging for us to get engaged. I had siblings giving Chris crap non-stop. Chris had me giving him crap non-stop. And I'll be honest, I really expected to see it coming, and I really just didn't. So about 2 weeks ago, my family started packing and we were taking our yearly vacation to Colorado. On our second day in Colorado, we went to visit the Montgomery Reservoir, which is this big body of water surrounded by the mountains. Chris keeps calling it a pond. It's not a pond. And myself and my family were all just kind of captivated by how beautiful it was. Fast forward to the next day. We wanted to make sure that we got in some hiking, got some stuff in, because for the rest of the week it was going to be pouring. On this third day, my family was gonna go up and hike through an abandoned gold mine. Chris asked me if I wanted to go take pictures with him at the Montgomery Reservoir. He was so adamant about going to take these photos. This isn't out of the ordinary because Chris is a photographer and videographer, so this is very like him to do just about anywhere. But because of us taking our own little side mission, my family was gonna have to be cramming into a bunch of different cars, and I was getting pretty irritated with him, I'll be honest. Chris set up his camera on a tripod and set his timer up. For the first picture, here was red flag number 1. Chris says, "Why don't you turn around and face the mountains, and I'll come up and hold your hand and we'll have a picture of us overlooking the mountains." And I was like, okay, seems reasonable. And then I turned around and I was standing there and I was like, this is weird. And then I heard him start walking over. He grabbed my arm and said my name, and I couldn't even look at him and I just started crying. Here we will now provide footage of me covering my face and crying for 5 minutes straight, and what Chris will probably never let me live down. The second he asked me, I did in fact say, no, 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 over and over again. But I would like to reiterate that I was happy and I was just having a little bit of a panic attack that I was being asked. I would show you guys my ring on my hand right now, but sadly it's being resized, which is pretty unfortunate considering I'm filming this video now, but I will happily insert photos for you guys.
What? What's wrong with my hair?
This is the man, the myth, the legend, Chris Jordan.
So how do you feel?
Feel engaged?
Me too. That's crazy.
That's lit. So I know that a lot of people watching this might be friends or family. So here is an outstanding thank you to all of our friends and family who have been so supportive, and everybody on social media that's been really insanely supportive. On a cute note, I am very excited to spend the rest of my life with this guy, and I hope he could say the same to me, because if not, that would be really unfortunate.
Why do you think I got you a ring?
So if you guys have been wondering where I was, you now know. It's just been a lot of going places and a lot of planning, and it's been really stressful, but I'm really excited to be making videos again.
Yeah, back on the YouTube grind. Ready to exploit each other for views?
Make sure you
like this video
and
subscribe
and watch it again. All right, thanks again, and I will see you guys next time.